See, I pick a song. This one I actually figured out last night because I made this other little edit last night for something, and then I don't want to give away all the secrets of the Rockaway Surf Check. I'm actually not even supposed to give away my identity. Rockaway Surf Check is sort of, this is kind of my alter ego for Rockaway Surf Check, but yeah, I'll usually drop the speed on the song a little bit. I like to align the song with sort of the pace of things early in the morning out here. Good morning, Surfline fans. I just had a lot of friends who would be hitting me up for kind of like, you know, a little surf report. How do the waves look? I feel like I would always just fucking come out here regardless, even if the waves looked kind of like garbage. It's always been like kind of such a nice little haven and outlet and escape from the city, and especially this past year. So I was just coming out more and more, and friends were always asking me like what the report was. So I just started kind of making these little edits and share the surf report with just some close friends and family out here in Rockaway Beach. It's fun because it's like a little bit of just like a meditative practice. Like, you know, I'm checking the waves, sharing it with friends, but I'm also just, it's like usually I wake up, I come out here, and the first words that I'm like even speaking for the day are like, good morning, Surfline fans, and I just kind of do my little surf check, and then I feel like I like sprinkle in just a little stream of consciousness, like meditative thoughts about the ocean, and, you know, just grateful for another day to be able to surf. And I do believe in the power of the ocean and nature. And that's what keeps me going.
We're on the highway for digging Sunday afternoon. Roll up the highway, we're heading for a Sunday afternoon. Plenty of sunshine lighting the way for lovely things to do. Taking our own sweet time, starting out easy and slow. We're on the highway for digging Sunday afternoon. Plenty of people stretching their legs out, shifting into gear. Traveling roads with curious faces staring back at you. Taking our own sweet time, moving up easy and slow. We're on the highway for digging Sunday afternoon. Have you been floating with your dream, taking turns you have never seen? Do you want to go? Do you want to go? Thinking about people, tasting the sweetness, living to the full. Thinking about children, laughing and singing, taking us to school. sweet time, growing up easy and slow. We're on the highway for digging Sunday afternoon. Sweet time, growing up easy and slow. We're on the highway for taking Sunday afternoon. Waving to a friend, smiling back again. We're on the highway for digging Sunday.
That's what it's all about though. Rockaway Beach on a beautiful Saturday morning. You know, we weren't really surfing for like the first 6 weeks of COVID. Then when we were able to surf again, was just like coming out here all the time. I was just like, you know, all you have to take is like 10 minutes after your surf to just like walk around and pick up a few pieces of trash. And if you do that every time you surf, and like, you know, you're gonna make a difference. And if you can inspire more surfers to do that, you're gonna make a difference. The last beach cleanup I did was with the Jamaica Bay Preserve, another nonprofit here in New York that does a lot of really great work, like preserving the beaches and waterways surrounding the city. And Surfrider does a lot of joint beach cleanups with them. And we did one back on the bay side. And it's a Saturday morning, it's a cold Saturday morning. We probably have like 25 volunteers. We do it for 2 hours, but in a 2-hour time period, I'm pretty sure we picked up over 400 pounds of trash. I feel like everyone's like, like New York, you see syringes and like shit like that, but usually you have like gloves when you're doing a proper beach cleanup. Obviously, you know, after a surf. Dude, like when we're back on the bay side, like on Jamaica Bay, you'll find like a fucking like refrigerator or like a whole, you know, like outdoor grill that's just like floating in the water. Everyone is just like, are we gonna fucking find a body like today? Because there is definitely just like, you never know, like you like start to pull something up like out of the ground and then you just like, I don't know, you never know what you're gonna find. Let's just like pick up some trash. I feel like just doing 10 minutes, you can kind of see the variety of trash that's out here. Plastic cups, bottle caps, plastic bags, I don't even know, paper towels. You can literally just stop anywhere, unfortunately, and look down, and you're gonna find something. Sometimes you find treasures though, you know? I like to walk around and pick up trash because sometimes you fucking find a gold coin. My friend found this like crazy old camera that was buried in the sand out here, and it was like fully fossilized. It has like a coral like formation. It's like fully rusted. It looks like a fucking rock, but then it's got this like coral formation that grew on it, and it's just an old film camera from, I have no idea like from when, but he has it like sitting on his mantle at home. Just over the course of the pandemic, I just started doing more beach cleanups, and with my illustration stuff, I just wanted to, I don't know, I already draw and like paint a lot of coastal and like kind of beach oriented imagery.
and was really excited to team up with Nikita and everyone else at Surfrider and do some like little campaign illustrations for them. Look at this. Look at this, folks. I'm not gonna touch this, but that is as some type of fish carcass. Look how far that is from the water. Got some yummy, yummy gummy candy. More bags. Folks, don't do this at home. Not supposed to step over this, but we're just gonna. Oh yeah. We got a full McDonald's meal here. Big Mac, Lay's potato chips, salt and vinegar. Got a balloon, a Pepsi can, balloon string. That was like fully underground. Gatorade bottle, Popeyes. Look at this. We got a full egg carton. No eggs, sadly, but a full egg carton out at the beach nonetheless. Yeah, this was like we walked 2 blocks down the beach in about 10 minutes, and we basically filled up an entire bag of trash. Gonna get one more big guy over here. Wow, look at this. Whoa. Yo, we got a purse. This looks like it's a Kindle Fire, or maybe an iPad. Treasures of the beach. This one I'm taking home. We'll leave that there. Yeah, dude. Shout out to the Obamas. That's beautiful. I'm just gonna grab this over here. Fucking dog shit. All right. That's where I draw the line with the dog shit. And this can go right into the garbage. This gets collected periodically, I think on at least a weekly basis, if not more regular than that. And if you bag it up, folks, tie it off, put it down there, pray to God the seagulls don't get into it, and you should be good to go. And that's gonna find its way away from the beach, probably to a landfill somewhere, or maybe back out to sea. Fuck, that is gnarly. German radio from the 40s that does work. Yeah, it does. We can try to turn it on. Dude, I don't actually, that doesn't sound great. But this is this radio called a Grundig. It was my dad's, and the reason I have it is cause like it kind of needs to be repaired a little bit, and I'm the only one who lives in New York in my family, and my dad is convinced that the only place in the world that we could get this thing fixed is here in New York, and he's probably right. Or at least here in the States.
Well, it's about 15 minutes before game time. Geico reminds you that saving your money on car insurance has been Geico's home run for over 75 years.
It says, fuck, it's so dusty.
It's New York Yankees.
It says, Dezent, Sprache, Ork, and Jazz. It's got all these like radio stations or like written on here, like you've got, or just I guess places that you can tune into. It's got like Bremerhaven, Paris, Gothenburg, Paris 2, Stockholm, München, Berlin 3, Daventry, Stuttgart, Frankfurt, Lyon, Budapest. It's got all these fucking places, but we can't get those. Wait, you gotta just see the back. It's kind of insane. But yeah, it's pretty cool. This was an illustration
that this is this guy Zane Grey. He wrote Western novels. Just went on these insane fishing trips, and then like later in life he published all these like essentially like his journals from like all these crazy fishing trips. And this was just like from a photo. Look at that. It's like a iguana. The marine iguana, rare lizard of the sea. Ferocious looking but tame and harmless. Some are beautifully colored with jewel eyes and grow to a length of 4 feet. That's pretty sick. I like kind of like adventure, like nautical adventure stuff. Read a lot of books like that, and just like living, I love living in New York City, but like I always want to like get out of New York City, and I think a lot of people feel that, and that's why like going to Rockaway is such a special thing. But like I crave like being near the ocean, but I've like never lived near the ocean, and I feel like that has just like, that's why I kind of draw. So I don't know, it's just like that's kind of like a way to connect with it, and like just like where I want to be, or like a little like scene I want to be inside. This is my old living room. No, this is my old apartment. This is actually the apartment that I now work out of. That's not right. It's like this. These are all from my first apartment. Aside from the wooden walls, that did not exist. But yeah, I'm like not that good at drawing. Like, I don't know. I have to like sketch shit out a lot, do a lot of kind of practices, and then I'll like go in with, because I lay down like ink, and then I go in and paint usually. There's a lot of like, just like missed connections with like brain to paper. Like you have a vision, and it just like, you're like, how do you draw like a dog like nose or something? But if I want to like draw something well, I usually look at like a photo. I've always been like really just attracted to color. I mostly work in gouache on various types of paper. I like using, it's like handmade watercolor paper usually, and the gouache is just like really nice on it. I believe it's a surface broom that my mom sent me to sweep up like crumbs off the counter or such, but it mostly just hangs on the wall there. Every now and then I'll do a little surface sweep, but just this whole sort of design, I just kind of wanted to celebrate beauty and like natural beauty and wildlife that we have here, and like what I kind of see. We have a bluefish, the Statue of Liberty, which you can actually see from my block outside my apartment. You can see it, and you see it every time you go out to the beach. We got American beach grass. We got a piping plover, just like some scallops and oysters. I would have to guess, because of its blue color. Bluefish, actually bluefish are fucking gnarly. I was gonna say it's a sad tale, but no, bluefish are savages. But maybe they're feeling blue. I don't know. My boss is like one of my best friends. I just really trust his judgment and vision, and it's really fun working together. So he made these for me. It's crazy that now that we do this stuff together, it's insane that he was doing all this by himself for like the last 2 years, because it is very time consuming. We just kind of work at a big like table and just kind of side by side like are working on different garments simultaneously, and just kind of, we joke, but we just like draw, eat snacks, and like listen to like music and podcasts all day. It's like we feel like preschoolers, just like we having like snack time while we like color, but it's the dream. And yeah, very, very grateful. Yeah, surfing is definitely the best like thing I have going. It brings me the most joy, and like it is just a really nice kind of break and escape from everything here, and just like, you know, it's so peaceful, and like just the like going out on like a quiet morning, and even if the waves suck, just like getting in the ocean while the rest of New York is like doing whatever the fuck they're doing and like dealing with the chaos of the city, just to like go and do that for an hour or two and then come back and like start your day. It's huge.